I am quickly going to speak about today, and hopefully every week after today, why I'm so overweight at this point in my life and what I'm doing about it. I actually wrote some notes, so I should probably do that or I'll be talking forever. Okay, so I'm on this health journey, and I apologize for the sound. I tried to find the quietest place. This is literally the quietest place at the moment. At this point, I am losing weight continuously, which has been the biggest struggle for me, to consistently lose weight. I'm there. Towards the end of the video, I'll get into the amount in the pounds, where I was, where I am, but just know 2 months ago was definitely the heaviest I've ever been in life, and I've carried 2 children, so that is a big no-no. How did I get overweight? Let's talk about it. First things first, I had a child. I'm not blaming my kids. My kids are older, beautiful, and I love them. However, my mindset and my body did not click that I have to start working out and taking care of my body more. I had a child younger, so I thought everything would snap back. Second, I did not work out after having my second child. I thought it would go off after having my first child. My weight kind of just disappeared on its own, and I was down to about 137 when I had my second child, and I for some reason consciously thought that the weight would disappear. It did not. So working out after having my second child was in my control, and that's something I did not do. During and after my pregnancies, which we're getting to why I'm still overweight, but this was 5 years ago. My second son is now 5, so yeah, take that into consideration as well. My ribs got wider, my abdomen got wider, hips, thighs, everything practically below the neck got wider. And if you spent the majority of your life in smaller frame, when you have that transition after the child is after your child is out of you, and you cannot mentally and physically comprehend why your body looks like this, it can be very difficult to be motivated to lose weight. And for me, it was hard to adjust. I guess that kind of goes with postpartum depression after having a child, because you are physically not the same human being you were, and it takes a minute to adjust to that. And looking at my body not being the same and being young as I was, it was hard for me. So that played a big part in the habits that I created for myself, which I am going to get into right now. I started eating more. I wouldn't say eating more. I was eating as if I was still carrying a child, which is not good. And I eat it for everything, whether I was happy, whether I was sad, lonely. There was many phases of life that I went through that I just ate through, to sum it all up. And I wasn't eating anything good. I didn't even take eating healthy into consideration because I was just down. And the more I ate, the more I started to weigh myself and look at my body and see the changes, and that held me back even more to just suppressing it inside, not wanting to go outside, not wanting to be with friends and family. So That is something I did for many years. Currently, obviously, my son is 5, like I said, my second son. And so I just carried on that reckless behavior. And here we are at my biggest weight. Next, I did want to touch on genetics, because I guess genetics do play a part in. However, I don't want anyone to get discouraged as if you have bigger or thicker people in your family, you can get to the ideal weight. I want to be an example of that. So I am going to work my ass off in these next few months so that I can be that person I know I can be and be better than I was. For me, because I did not get my body back, I didn't get snatched, like you see many women do, I was completely defeated and felt as if there's no reason for me to even try. And that was one of my biggest mistakes. Not trying at all. Because I was looking outward and I should have been looking inward and doing it for myself. But I wasn't there. Mentally and emotionally, I was not there. So another reason why I am still overweight is because I kind of touched on this before. I had self-doubt. I went through phases of, I feel good about myself, but the minute an event happened or something, there was something to go with, I miss baby showers, I miss weddings, I miss family time, friends, dates. I mean, so many things that I wish I could go back and do, but I missed it because I was so insecure and uncomfortable with my body that I didn't see myself being around other people. I didn't see myself. And the craziest thing is, if I can go back, and when I think about it, going back before I had children, I was the most confident person. You couldn't tell me I was ugly. I mean, you still can't say that I'm ugly. You can say that I'm fat, but ugly, no. You couldn't break my confidence within myself. Borderline conceited, borderline vain, call it what you want. However, that all disappeared once I gained weight. And it kind of begs the questions like, was it really there, or was it there because I was looking at the outer shell I was happy with? But as soon as the outer shell changed shape, the confidence changed as well. Reason why I'm overweight, I would definitely say, and I touched on this, depression, postpartum depression. And when I had my son, I went back to work, and being overworked and overstressed does not add to being positive towards yourself. I can only speak for myself. I was hard on myself. I was feeling down because I felt like I was not in the position or place I wanted to be in my life. And that resorted in me eating and having an excuse to eat more than I should. To sum it all up, I let myself go in the way that I never thought I would, and I never thought I would be at this place. I'm at this place now that I'm comfortable enough to talk about it. Because I've been in this body, this new body, this overweight body for so long. I just have to get over the hump and figure out what I'm gonna do with it. So those are some reasons why I have been overweight and why I've been overweight for so long. It did take me a while to get to a mental place to be okay and consciously comfortable to be like, okay, you're here, but you're not going to be here forever. You can do something about it. You have the power to change. But I had to get there. And I feel like once you're there, it's easier for you to take that step forward and say, may not look like Lanisha 5-10 years ago, but I can look like Lanisha today, and Lanisha can be the best she can be, have the best body she can be. So that is where I am now, where my mind frame is. To help me with this journey, I will be doing weekly vlogs, whatever that consists of. Maybe eating what I'm eating daily, maybe definitely weigh-ins, and I like talking to the gods, clearly, because I keep looking up, sorry. I keep looking around. But whatever that consists of, I have to be open and comfortable with myself, and this is kind of like my journal. I will be journaling, and I've been in this, like I said, I've been in this position before, phases of my life where I'm like, I'm gonna lose weight, I'm gonna hit the gym, I'm gonna be like super fit by this date, before this event happens. And because you put that pressure on yourself, it doesn't happen and you don't see the results, I completely shut down. And I don't want to be that anymore. I don't want to be on a crazy diet where I feel hungry and emotional or hangry. I want to be in a happy place and comfortable place, but continuously going down and changing my body. I don't want to say weight loss, even though I've already said it 100 times. I do want to say changing my body. I want to change my body. I want to be the best, in the best shape I've been in, and in a good place. And so that is what I'm working towards. Things that have helped me get to this place: meditating, drinking water, which I lack. You would think I would drink more water, but I don't. And I say that because I live in Arizona. So drinking water, meditating, staying busy doing things I love. Now, staying busy, I stay busy. You know, you work your 40 to 60 hours, and then you go home and take care of your children, and then you do your extra activities, whatever that may be. But staying busy doing things I love helps me feel good. So whether that's designing, sketching, I have been consistently losing weight. I can't physically see it, but when I step on the scale and the number is different, I love that. Feeling a little bit more energized during the day without drinking coffee or a Red Bull, I love that. So those little things are points for me. Now, I'm like, should I talk about where it started? Yes, I'll talk about it. This is my first video. I might as well talk about it. I mean, the heaviest weight I was about 2 months ago, beginning of June, end of May, and I was 191 pounds, which is a lot, especially for my body frame. Was a lot, especially for my body frame. I'm short. I should not be that heavy, just because it prevents me from moving around and doing things that I need to do and want to do. And it hit me, wow. When I stepped on the scale, I'm like, you are a hamburger away from 200 pounds. When that hit me, I was like, wow, you gotta do something. You gotta do something. It has to be something that feels good. It has to be something that will work, and it has to be something that's long term. I'm so good with the fact that I can lose 5 pounds in a week, no problem, and then I will gain it back the next. But these quick diets, these fad diets, I can't do anymore. I physically can't do. They don't do anything for me. They don't do anything for my body. They don't do anything for my spirit and my mental state. So I'm done with them. But yeah, that was the break. That was the breakthrough. And I was like, oh my goodness, girl, you are a Dorito bag away from 200 pounds. You gotta get it. So today it's August 4th. Wait, is it August 4th? Hold on. It's August 5th, and I weigh 175 pounds. So technically that is 16 pounds that I'm down, but like I said, it took that long. Like, I've never been able to get past that 10-pound mark. I'm like, I hit that 10 pounds and I gain. It's like you go 5 steps forward and you get kicked back 3 steps. And it's all because of me. It's all because of my bad choices. When life hits, I'm like, oh, I gotta eat. When I'm happy, oh, I gotta eat. Family's coming over, oh, I gotta eat. That I resented myself and I resented the decisions that I made. With all that being said, you can get the gist of how I became so overweight and why I stayed this way. How I'm choosing to live my life daily. 3 things: drinking water. Cliche number 1, but it works. Being consciously aware of what I'm eating, what I'm taking in, and why am I eating this, and what is it going to do for me. Also, keeping myself busy with things I love. Yes, we have to work. Yes, we have responsibilities, but I also have to make time for myself, or I will lose it. Or there's no reason to this health journey if I can't experience life and live the way I want to live. So with that, I'm gonna end this video saying it is so difficult and it's so hard to love yourself and really be, I won't say happy, but experience some type of joy when you're in a body that you can't appreciate. But what I take and what I do, and maybe this will help you get to that point, is that yes, I'm overweight. I acknowledge it. There's no denial anymore. Yes, I don't look the way I want to look in my clothing, but I'm getting there. I'm eating the way I should eat. I'm happy and I'm grateful that I'm healthy. I'm grateful that I don't have any diseases or any health problems because of this, because I am overweight. I'm grateful that this body created 2 human beings who I love to death. Oh my God. So sorry, I just got emotional saying that because I thought about my mother and wow. These are the things I think about to help me and prevent me from going to that dark place that I don't want to be. And it's not going to benefit me in any way to be in that dark place when I know that I'm taking it step by step, taking it day by day, and I'm moving forward. 15 pounds may not be a lot to some and maybe a lot to others, but for me, that is a step in the right direction to self-love. Self-love, I feel like, is such a saturated word. However, whatever you need to get there and have that for yourself, do it. Like I said, for me, it's remembering and reminding myself daily, every day, I'm grateful for this body and what it has done. And I'm grateful for what it will do. I'm grateful that I'm choosing to move forward. I'm choosing to be a better person. And I'm making that decision for myself, not for anyone else but myself. And that is a part of self-love for me. That is what self-love means for me. Maybe not 100% there definitely not 100% where I want to be, where I want to be, but I'm comfortable and I'm satisfied with where I am. Yeah. I hope I post this, but there you have it. My first video for this health journey that I am. I will try and put in a video or picture of where I am. Like I said, I'm 175 today. And the heaviest that I've been is 191. So sorry if it looks a little, sorry if it looks a little different. The camera just shut off, so here we are. However, I just wanted to finish up this video because it's beginning to be a little bit long, but I just wanted to finish up saying that this is my journey. This is what I'm choosing. This is my journey. This is what I'm choosing to do to document my transformation. Like I said, I'm changing my body. And so with that, there's a lot of things I had to change. I had to change my eating habits. I had to change my mindset. I have to change that negative outlook I've had for years towards myself. And with that, you know, yes, it's a little bit body positive, if that's a cliche. And yes, that involves self-love, which is saturated, but that's what I had to do to get where I am. So hopefully you liked this video. Hopefully it helped you. If it didn't, you know, find something that does. Hopefully you will find your own journey and go from there. I will see you next Monday with another update. I know I'm doing it kind of, backwards. Sorry. I know I'm doing it kind of backwards. I haven't lost all the weight. I'm not to my exact goal. But I did lose my 15 pounds. Like I said, started at 191. 16 now 191 and now I'm at 175. My goal for August is to lose 15 pounds in this month. So there you go. Want to get down another 15, but this time only take 1 month to do it. Please stay tuned and I will see you in the next video.